Programs Administrator for Riverside County Office of Ed, Louisa Higgins.
Hi everyone, I'm Louisa and very pleased to be here with you today. And you'll notice on my title slide here, it says art, but underneath that, there are actually 5 art forms for us to consider: visual art, dance, theater, music, and the newest one is media arts. And I come at this work from 14 years in the classroom as an elementary teacher. And I'm also a mom who raised 3 kids at home. So I've been mindful of that as we're putting work together for use during this time. So if we go to the next slide, you'll see an outline of one of the lesson plans that I have up on the RCOE VAPA site. And so I have the 5 categories, and for each of the 5 categories, I have a lesson based on a standard that moves pre-K through 5th. So parents that have multiple siblings at home or a family can work on a same concept together and have that broken down. And if you look at this slide, you'll see there's a lot of standards language there that is friendly to teachers, maybe not so much to parents. So I also have kind of a template on the website that explains what is a lesson plan and what do these different headings mean. So if you go to the next page of the lesson plan, you'll see that that's where I have the real basic things that we're used to seeing. So vocabulary, what's the instruction motivation, what's the procedure, and this is abridged. There's closure questions and also evaluation questions that the teacher or parent can ask themselves in assessing how it went. And if you look at the link at the bottom left of your screen, that's where you can go right to the lesson plans and download and print them. I've also taken another tactic, which is let's make some videos that are short and informational and using accessible and easy materials around the house. And so we'll show you a little bit of one of the first videos that I did, which was about line drawing. So this can be accessed on YouTube. It's under Easy Arts for Everyone or on my page. So here's the opening. We'll just listen to a minute or so of that.
Hi, I'm Louisa Higgins, and today I'm inviting you to do line drawing with me. Before we get started, I want to remind you of a couple of things that help us to be most successful in our art making. And the first is to play some music in the background. I have classical music playing today, but feel free to use whatever is really appealing to you and helps you get in the mood to do art. Secondly, we want to relax because this is meant to be fun. It's not meant to be perfect. There is no grade. You don't have to show it to anybody if you don't like it, but really you're trying to make something that pleases you and that the experience is good for you. Today we're focusing on line, so because we're using pen, we can't erase, and so you have one shot at making it effective. And so all you have to do is really concentrate on what you're drawing, and your line will work. So part of what makes line drawing with pen so fun is it's quirky and it's a little unusual. So you'll see once we get started. So I'm going to do two.
Let's move along a little bit.
To show you how simple and easy it is.
And let's get into a little bit further where I'm drawing the shoe. So let's go to about 2 minutes. Okay, that's great right there.
Up where the laces are. And down a little bit to the toe. Set this down. And we come around the back. And across. And this shoe has a big white sole on it, so I'm going to add that. I'm going to start at the front. And come to the back of the shoe. And then I'm going to start working on the little details that I see.
So you get the idea, and I go on to finish the shoe drawing. And if we could scroll a little further.
Stitching and some interesting parts to it.
Maybe about 5 minutes.
Logo.
Perfect.
Bottom of his nose. So that's
this is a line drawing of a face.
And I'm going to center the mouth right under that. And I go across the top lip. There's the bow in his mouth. Not an actual bow, but that's what you call that little pointed part. And here's his bottom lip. And he's smiling a little bit at me, so I can have some smile gestures. Then I'm going to come back up to where the eyes are. So the nose is lining up more with the bottom of the ears. The eyes are lining up more with the top of the ears. And usually eyes are about an almond shape, roughly. My model's eyes are a little bit more rectangular. So when I look at his eyes, kind of more that shape. So I'm looking at him, I'm drawing his eyes, and And then I want to do his eyebrows, because eyebrows are really expressive on a face. And the more arched they are, the more surprised someone is.
Go ahead and pause
From
that.
back to more in the middle.
So you get the idea. This is a line drawing lesson. It's about 7 minutes long, and I show how to do two different things, a shoe and also a face with a partner. And there's more lessons coming online weekly. So here's an example of the lesson that we put up last week, which is doing collage with paint chips. And the one that I just filmed and will be coming online probably today or Monday is about Mondrian style artwork. So every week you can look for new artworks. You can connect these to parents. You can add them as part of your lesson plans. But the goal is really that we are accessing children's social and emotional needs during this crisis and this time at home and letting them express themselves through the arts. So I hope that this is a really easy, inexpensive, and non-intimidating way to access the arts. And this is really a time where we have that time. We're not as pressured by deadlines and timelines, and we can really incorporate that into the elementary world. So thanks for listening. I hope that you'll check out the RCOA VAPA website and see some of the online resources and try them out for yourself. Thank you.